Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
I had to leave that disclaimer up there for a second, so
yeah, definitely got to use that one.
Jamal said you gonna act up to that.
Hey, man, I'm be good. Well, I'm gonna try to be good, young man.
Okay.
Definitely. Welcome to our show tonight. Hey. Welcome to the Ebony Sports Reporter with my main man, Coach Julius Hall, and the other main man, Coach Bernard Brown. We here tonight, and Jamal, he's on the road, and we're going to act a fool until he get here, and that's what we do, you know.
I ain't got him showing up.
Yeah,
showing up.
He ain't going to show, okay, well, it's on now. It's on now.
I ain't got him showing up.
Hey, we got our popcorn, we got our credit cards.
We got it all.
We got it all tonight.
Yeah. He gonna be watching from the road.
I know it.
And commenting in a minute. You know this
is what we told him. He said, we good, we got this.
Yeah, we got this.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely he done give us the lineup and said, hey, Jamal, we ain't going by your lineup. We're gonna do what we want to do here tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know.
Right.
So you want to anchor this, or you want me to anchor this, or how you want to do it?
You go ahead and anchor.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and anchor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Julius and Bernard's Sports Show.
Jamal ain't gonna like that.
Hey, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. This Ebony Sports Reporter, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just us two. So, hey, first thing first, let's talk about the HBC corner. Let's talk about the Celebrity Bowl, which we got Florida A&M and Howard. Florida A&M and Howard. So, so who you think gonna win that?
It's gonna be a great game. I'm still debating whether I'm going or not. We're supposed to be down in Jacksonville, but I don't know whether Glenn got our tickets to the game in Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. And so I'm debating whether I'm going to try to get tickets to that particular game. I have to go down. Well, Saturday, I don't even think I can go. What I'm talking about? I was going to Jacksonville to the pro game.
Yeah.
The college game is on Saturday. I got a food drive on Saturday, so I can't go.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a food drive. I forgot all about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm heading to Atlanta tomorrow. So, but me personally, I think, what's your pick? So who you pick?
Florida A&M. They're the best team this year.
Yeah. I'm going with Florida A&M. I think Florida A&M is the best team the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback, they're good on both lines, Drew. Offense, defense. It'll be a close game. I haven't seen Howard all year, but it'll be a close game. I think Florida State will beat them, 35-21, something like that.
Yeah, Howard good this year, too.
Yeah.
But I think Florida A&M is the better team.
Yeah.
They're playing like they are, and I think they'll pull that out.
Yeah. Yeah. But you got two. Florida A&M was sure enough giving Jackson State a hard, last year, So I think I like what they're building down there.
Yeah.
They got a couple boys down there definitely going in the NFL, probably made it the third, fourth, or late round. So that's where we'll go with definitely Florida A&M on that one. So what you think about the Florida Peach Bowl? Who that is? J.C. Smith versus who that's Fort
Valley State.
That's Fort Valley. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my school. That's my school.
Yeah. Johnson C. Smith. They out of Charlotte, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a pretty tough game. I haven't been following neither one of those schools.
Yeah.
So with Fort Valley, I'm gonna have to pull for Fort Valley since they're local.
Yeah.
Johnson C. Smith is in Charlotte.
Yeah. Definitely me, Fort Valley. Like I say, I went there. They didn't stay long because I missed my mom, and I told Coach Porter I was going home, man. Hey, ain't nothing down there in Fort Valley, Drew, back in the 80s. One red light, no women, no nothing. I mean, man, please.
No women?
And they had them, but it wasn't like, they had more better women at Tunkin High School than they had at the college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it probably changed. It probably changed now.
Oh yeah. I went in 82, and Big Man went there too. Big Man went there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Big Man went to Fort Valley. He did the same thing. Big Man college wasn't for a big man. Trust me. He played defensive end like I did play defensive end. So Fort Valley is a good school. Ain't nothing down there. So I'm gonna go with Fort Valley. I glance at them. They got a really good program down there. So, but like you say, J.C. Smith pretty good too. Those schools are coming up. They
call it the Beach Bowl.
It's called the Florida Peach Bowl. Beach Bowl. I guess it's because it's on the beach.
Yeah.
South Florida.
I guess.
Ooh,
either Miami
Florida
Beach
too.
or Jacksonville Beach.
I think if it's in South Florida, I think we need to go down there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. South Beach. Yeah. So my I know he said about the Heisman candidate. To be honest, Drew, I wasn't really paying too much attention. And once that boy from USC acted the fool and went to the left, and I don't see him winning again. I think that the quarterback from Washington. Yeah.
Open the door for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he done snuck up here.
Who?
The host.
Oh Lord. Lord have mercy. Well, we were just about to get on the road, man.
Yeah, he done snuck up here. So he it'll take him a while to set up though.
Damn, man.
Listen, man. Set up.
Lord have mercy, man. We were just easing on in there. We were just easing on in there. Like I said, I don't think that young man for USC gonna win that. USC gonna win that.
Oh
yeah! Oh
yeah!
Lord.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Lord,
just for you,
man. I thought you was on the road.
Yeah! I just got back. I had said to myself, you can go to your house, but guess what? Fort Worth, Savannah. Guess what? I said, Fort Worth.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy, boy.
Lord have mercy. We was finna do credit cards. We got some
Boy.
And everything. You can take that computer and go in there.
Boy, we was about, Lord have mercy.
Give it to me. Let me open it first. Oh Lord, we got an interrupter.
Hey,
because we were about to really just, do our thing.
But you know what, Jew? Since see here, let's go with our open mic. Then let's go.
go straight to open mic.
Let's go to open mic. Let's go straight to open mic, man.
Just for Bernard. God said, Bernard think you ain't gonna be there, Jamal. Guess what? You can roll up on in there because you wasn't gonna do nothing till Julia said you need to come on. I said I had to speed to get back here.
And then Stud sick. Wait, Fritz and my girl. Tisha.
I'll contact them though. I thought y'all was already. Yeah, I'll come.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. Boy, I thought this was gonna be Wolverine nights. Boy, we were just warming up. Man.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Man, please. Hey. But since Jamal is back and we're gonna switch over to our other program. Hey, we're gonna go with open mic, Drew. Let's talk. This was burning me up. Let's go with open mic.
Okay,
so
open mic.
This the problem I have. Let's talk about Von Miller. All right, he was arrested. He had a warrant out of him. They got arrested. We don't know what the true story is, but it's claimed that he hit his girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend. This happened in Dallas, so he had to transfer him back to Dallas. In jail. It's the nut. My thing is this: when it happened, and once they follow up on it, Jew, the young lady says she don't want to press charges. It was a big misunderstanding. Now listen to where I'm going at now. Mm-hmm. Okay, ESPN blowed it up. Said, he got arrested and, he's going to Dallas. It's not right for put your hand on the women. This Stephen Smith and all I'm saying this here, it was wrong, blah, blah, blah. Just crucifying Von Miller. Right? Before you get all the information, you shouldn't say nothing. You say, hey, all the information have got him yet, so we gonna just, pass on that. Right? So Josh Gilly, the Oklahoma guy, right? Allegedly, now let's put this out. Allegedly, going with a minor. She was like 14 years old, and he's 20, like that. That's right there.
He said he ain't had no. He said he ain't had no.
Yeah, just like saying anybody he had no. Okay, he know. Come on now.
He said the club let her in. So only should have been 18 and older.
Yeah. Hey, 14 years old, ain't no booze. You don't even see no booze on a 14. Okay. So my thing is this, y'all. ESPN didn't say nothing. Everybody staying away from this story. They're staying away from it, and which is wrong. I guarantee you, if he was black, where he'll be at right now.
Somehow, I'm gonna send it. They say something about the link. So let me go.
You want us to wait on you, Jamal? We'll wait on you, Jamal. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about Fritz. Fritz, I'm saying something about the link. That's why I'm gonna.
I sent them the link. It's gotta be their computer.
My phone moving slow right now to even get to the.
And I just sent it to him again before you came in. Just remember Bernard?
Yeah.
My phone.
Probably, that's New York. Probably bad weather. Yeah, probably bad weather. Yeah, we'll wait on Jamal since spoil the party.
But you know, it's a rush to judgment whenever it is a person of color. Mm-hmm. They want to always jump in and say that we're guilty instead of waiting. But you know, it's just two sides. It's just two different justice systems.
Yeah.
It's two, even though they're not a part of the justice system, it's still two different ways that people are treated in this country. Mm-hmm. And it shouldn't be that way because everybody should be treated the same way. And it, like I said, it only gets worse when Trump takes over. Mm-hmm. If Trump takes over, it gets worse because they're going to feel like they have a license to do what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They can do it to us now when we have some degree of
I'll go ahead and send them up.
Huh?
Yeah, all right, so we can go ahead and get started.
We already started.
Yeah, good.
We already started. We are on. Okay. I wasn't been just talking about them like that. Oh, okay. I'm glad.
We're 16, 17 minutes.
All right, you live, man. They hear everything you say.
All right.
Yeah, but hey, I don't care what they're building up. What my thing is, Drew and Jamal. Okay, all of a sudden, ESPN didn't want to touch this story, and Steven said, "Yeah, well, you know, lawsuits and all that, blah blah blah." But come on now, if this woman 14 years old and she in the club, yeah, some of them do that fake license or whatever. But come on now,
Bernard, there was an era where about 20 years ago, all the 14, 15, 13-year-olds used to look 20.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't here, but I used to see it on TV all the time.
Yeah.
There was so many people getting in trouble because of that.
Yeah.
And and when you look at the girls, they look 20. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. And because you had a number of professional players and all getting in, and it was hard.
Yeah,
I mean, for those guys being fooled and tricked.
Yeah,
and that's why everybody was back then was saying they'll check the driver's license.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's true. They do look older than what it is, and they look more older now than I don't have no problem with what happened with in the club, whatever. My thing is, why you so hesitate to talk about this story, but you so quick to throw Von Miller in prison for hitting this woman. It's wrong to hit a woman, but at the end of the day, the lady said it was a mistake. Mm-hmm. And my thing is this: what Maliki Andrew, this girl here, man. This girl, man. She's a Uncle Ruckus sister. That's what she is. Just because you black and her mama white, daddy black, she got two twins. ESPN using her, Stephen Smith, and all of them as they do boys, do girls. She killing these boys for as black men in sports. She'll throw them under the bus anytime.
Yeah, she does.
And it's wrong. And I'm glad Des Bryant and my cousin Brown, Carmi Brown, told her up. And I think we should tell her up too. If Jamal let me, you know what I'm saying? I think ESPN should fire her. This is my personal feeling. The words coming out of my mouth is coming out of my mouth, not Ebony. I think they should fire her. I think she's the rating have gone down because of what's going on. And just because you married to a white man, that don't mean nothing at the end of the day. I just don't like it, and I'm keeping it, very, very clean. But I think it's unfair, and I think Josh Giddey, I think he's gonna get off on it. I think they're gonna sweep it under the rug because he's a white boy. from Oklahoma. And ain't too many white boys that really can play in the NBA, but he's one of them that can really ball. That's my opinion.
Well, I mean, then you're talking about Oklahoma, cowboy country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, real cowboys.
Yeah. But
so if you think back into the day, this is probably one of the only countries that even does anything like that. This is America. Back in the day, you used to marry at 13, 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's what Tiger Woods did. He married his wife because he was about to go to prison, so he married her. Mm-hmm. She was underage. He was about to go to prison. He married her, and they swept that under the rug. So, and
Jamal looking like you was going to say, "Let me tell you a story."
no, I'm saying 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay. Hey, this is the last thing. Let me tell you a story. But at the end of the day, man, hey, her family lawyered up. Man, her family got the highest profile lawyer. He was she prostituted O.J. Simpson. She prostituted all these high profile celebrity. So he better lawyer up. That $40 million endorsement he got, he might have to spend all that, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. I ain't never been in that situation before, because I always check for the license. But
you got what that thing called, Jamal? 2-factor verification. Yeah, they already done checked them in the strip club.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But that's my opinion. I want to get that out because it just bothers me, man, the way they throw us under the bus like that, and it's a wake up call. I don't care how much money you got in this country, you still a Negro to them, buddy. Trust me.
Yep, that's what you are. Jamal, what are you doing?
Jamal,
I'm just waiting. The 5 minutes will be up. The 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jamal. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
But that's all fine.
Carry on. I'm done.
Y'all had 17 minutes for the 5 minutes. Y'all had 17 minutes.
Well, when we come back next year, after the year, the first of the year, probably hopefully the first or second show of the year, I'm gonna see whether we can have our ticker going, where we have the scores running on the screen at the same time, and the games for the next day or something. We'll see how we can get all that done. We're gonna upgrade and do a whole lot of things for the new year.
I guess we gotta go to a commercial right now, then come back.
Yeah, we'll be right back from a commercial. And see
Jamal,
he come in giving commercials and all.
Boy.
Julius talking real bad about y'all. Yeah, he said y'all ain't serious. Yeah, I'm serious. That's what he's saying. Yeah, logging on your phone. Julius saying that y'all should have been here. He talking real bad. And Bernard right there with Bernard is like the amen corner. Bernard like the demon deacon for Julius. That's what he's the demon deacon. He He's in it. Oh shit. Hey y'all.
So I said, "Where's Fritz? Let's talk about the Jets." Fritz team ain't the Jets, is it?
Bernard White, and it is Tisha who's down with the Jets.
Yes, Tisha team that's down with the Jets.
Tisha down with the Jets.
She don't want to come on tonight. That's why she was telling Fritz, "Oh, I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work." That's why she was telling Fritz that she couldn't get it to work. Yeah, we know. We block that guy there because they keep putting the same thing up. Blocking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they said they're gonna log in on their phone.
Yeah, they're trying to log in on their phone.
Okay, because they have some issues logging in because it ain't on this end. We sent them the link twice. I think it's the Jets. It's probably the Jets.
Then I texted to them, and so y'all been doing hot corner, hot mic. So I don't know, hot mic. Celebrate the. I don't know if y'all talk about the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah, we talk about the Celebration Bowl. We talk about the Florida Beach Bowl.
Okay.
We on that
Heisman.
the Heisman.
Okay. The Heisman this weekend. Who you think? Michael. Is Michael going to take it? Michael from Washington State? Or you think it's going to be Marvin Harrison? Who you think is going to, what's your thoughts on that?
Marvin Harrison?
Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean, Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, damn well the boy out of Washington going to win the whole thing, man. He got a great record. He's showing what kind of ball play he is. He throws a great ball. He got a winning team. He's a proven winner. Marvin Harrison can't carry that team, can't carry Ohio State. They got lost. They lost to Michigan. No. This boy here dominated and kicked Bo Nix out. He's the reason Bo Nix ain't going to win it. Because Bo Nix would have won it. But Penix is going to win it because he has the exceptional season.
Yeah.
That boy from Florida State would have been in it. But he got hurt because he carried that team too.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's going to be a shocker? I don't know whether we got it on there. We talking about that game? Is that game in there?
Which one?
The Georgia playing Florida State.
Florida State? No, I don't think we got that one.
Now, Jamal, that's going to be a shocker. Now, Georgia's my team, but if Florida State beat Georgia,
so y'all had to do the shh. Y'all had to do the shh. We ain't got to the shh yet. Oh no, we ain't got to the shh yet. That was shh. That was a shh.
Oh.
It's a shh.
Oh, okay. I see it. It's down there. We ain't got that yet.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
I think the Washington State.
It's obvious he ain't look at the topics, America. He ain't look at to the whole world. He ain't look at the topics. That's the president and the producer.
I was in Florida.
What's you saying, Bernard? Go ahead, Coach Bernard.
I was in Charleston.
I forgot.
No, that boy from Florida, that boy from Washington State gonna win it. That's a bad boy. I like his footwork. I think he's ready. I think he's basically ready for the NFL. I like the way he threw the ball downfield. Washington State came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for that boy from Florida State getting hurt, he would get a run for his money. But I think Marvin Harris, he if you didn't get in the top four, but they had a good year. But I think that guy from Washington State will be the Heisman Trophy winner.
From Washington.
Yeah, well, Harrison is there. They have only 4 of them going, so he is there. So some people going to say that Marvin Harrison has been taken out of games because they had leads, and so that's why. But we'll roll on. But now we got something else coming up: BCS ranking, and then you got the Associated Press ranking. So BCS and Associated Press are not the same. The Bowl Championship Series, we know that's how they're going to come with the title for the playoffs. But then also you got the AP, and with they ranked Florida State number 3. So what's your thoughts about that, Coach Bernard Brown?
They need. I'll be glad when they go to a 12 team playoff next in 2025. I think Florida State, even though they got snug, but I kind of agree with what the people are saying. Florida State, they look at when that boy got hurt, that was their chance right there. When that boy got hurt, because he was their leader, they got hurt. So I think they need to get with it. Is like the BCS. I think that's the one that I look at. So who they got? Michigan, Alabama, Washington, and what's the other team?
Florida State's ranked number 3 under the Associated Press. So, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts? What's the impact of that? Which when I go back in time, understand that University of Central Florida, when they went undefeated, that again, you had the same type of controversy with regard to that. And people going to say, Ohio State lost their quarterback, and they still went on to win a national championship with a backup quarterback. So, Coach Julius Hall.
They did. I remember that. They did. But the BCS, they ranked for the series, for the bowl championship series. And they have to get the best teams to play because you're talking about a whole lot of money. Now, the AP, they do the rankings off of the regular season and how the teams, if you didn't lose and you were up there, they're not fit to bump you because your quarterback went out. But the BCS, they got a room full of 13 people they got to decide who go where and what, and they get all the factors, and they look at all these things and determine who should be where. I'm glad they're getting rid of it. It's the last year, but it's not, they're going to have it, but it's 12 teams now. So it's easy for them to put 12 teams in. There won't be nobody left out that should be in from now on, with 12 teams. Nobody going to care about number 13.
True.
So, yeah. I'm glad you're here. Tell Tish she cannot dodge us. Tell Tish that.
I hear you now.
She can hear you.
I know you do.
She can hear you. Just a little technical difficulty. She could hear you, just technical difficulties. But I did wanted to join to talk about the BCS and AP poll. What the 13 did, it was a travesty. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if Ohio State can't be in, then Georgia can't be in. And I've never seen a three-peat before. So I thought we'll see a three-peat. You know what I'm saying? But that took it off the map. And I think I'm looking at people's resumes and I'm like, they in? How they in? And it's just bad. I know they didn't want Michigan in, but they had no choice.
Yeah. I don't think Texas played good enough to be in.
No, they beat Alabama. So they, in sports, there's got to be certain teams that get into these tournaments so it could be where everybody could watch it and they could make their ratings and their numbers. Duke
and money.
Duke men's basketball is one. They made it 1 year and they were horrible and got bounced off the first round. The Lakers is the second one. And then as you can see with this, they want Ohio State in. You know what I'm saying? So they have to have a team that they know everybody's going to watch and it brings the ratings up. It's good for money and everything like that.
Alabama.
Yeah,
they weren't going to leave. They weren't going to leave Alabama out 2 years in a row. No. And Michigan do not want to play Alabama. So when Michigan found out Alabama was in there, the whole room balloon bust. You got to play Alabama. Trust me.
Alabama is a well-oiled machine right now.
Yeah,
they are.
Good ball.
Yeah. They are. In the beginning of the season, they allowed 4 sacks per game, and then that offensive line is just, they gelled at the right time. at the right, right moment. So they're unstoppable machine.
Quarterback playing lights out.
Yeah.
I would love to see them play Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Georgia didn't look good. Georgia, I mean, they won, but they didn't look good all year. I don't like their quarterback. But they really ain't played a hard schedule, to be honest.
Okay.
But the only thing is that if they really wanted to do the right thing, Jamal, what they should have done was put Georgia and Alabama playing again.
True.
Yes.
That's what they should have did. Because anybody watching that game saw that if they had one more quarter, Alabama lose that game.
Yeah.
Plus a couple of calls here and there.
Yeah. Plus a couple of calls here and there.
Once I saw Alabama was home, I said, "Oh yeah, I already see where this is going."
Yeah.
Auburn messed it up for everybody.
Right. Auburn had that. I'm like, come on, Auburn. Yep.
Yeah. No matter what Alabama did in that game against Georgia, they wouldn't have been in with 2 losses.
Yeah. Correct.
Correct. And then they probably could have bounced Georgia back in.
Yes. Yeah.
And that would have killed Texas also.
Yes, it would have killed Texas. Texas only had one win.
Yeah. And Florida State wouldn't have had to worry about it. But hey, it wasn't in the cards.
And what it comes down to for some people, they realize that it's about the SEC. Say even if it's not necessarily Alabama, but it's the SEC, and the SEC basically is saying, hey, we don't get in there, we taking everything right now because everything is going through the SEC. That's why now they're leaving CBS and not going to ESPN. And so that would say that they'll be on the verge if they did not get a team in there, because it's about the millions of dollars that they're talking about. If they didn't get a team in there, they probably not been a threat even to the NCAA. They would have pulled out of everything and say, hey, we don't need y'all. We got our own deal. So that now we come to this right here. What should Florida State do? Which is all in hindsight right now. Actually, we just go ahead and skip that. We ain't got to do what Florida State, because Julia's friend, Ron DeSantis, is going to allocate $1 million to go ahead and have a legal action pursued against, them with regards to what they did. But, hey,
And somebody need to ban him.
Yeah, that dude. But I think what they didn't want another TCU game.
Yes.
They didn't want that, Like I say, I would have put Georgia back in because 3-peat.
Yes.
Texas, I don't see why they put Texas, to be honest. I mean, like y'all see, we'd have had Georgia, Alabama playing boom, boom,
But y'all be honest. Be honest, Bernard. If Florida State should be there by the numbers.
Yeah.
But you do have, except for Georgia not being in there, I think Georgia should be in there. Because they won 29 straight games. They were number one team for two and a half years down there.
Yeah.
But be honest with yourselves. Would you want to see Florida State play any of those teams without their whole team?
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's not going to be a good game.
No.
But Texas coming to play against Washington. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
Alabama and Michigan probably going to be one of the highest rated series ever.
Correct.
Because people are waiting on that game. Alabama's a fine all machine, and Michigan and Washington don't seem like they can lose.
Yeah.
Now I'd like to see Michigan and Washington in that. Mm-hmm. But I think whoever win the Alabama game, Jamal,
win it.
Win it all, yeah. You think that they punishing Georgia for the staff member being killed? Allegedly
no.
by the student?
I don't think so.
Nah. I think
the money.
To be honest, Alabama beat up Georgia defensive front line. That offensive line was bullying them the whole game. But like you say, Alabama clicking at the right time. And to be honest, I'd rather see Alabama than to see Georgia, point blank.
But you know what they did, though? You know what they did? They said, we know people going to give us a lot of flack about this. So what we're going to do is we're going to show them that we were right. We're going to put them in the ring with Georgia.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
They said we're gonna show them. That's why I say if Florida State beat Georgia, which I doubt that they can do without that boy at quarterback. They got good defense, but they better have a good offense against Georgia.
See, let me just go ahead and do it. Let me go and say Julius Hall is still going. Shh.
Okay.
So I'm letting y'all know. Well, this is to the audience out there. You're not going to realize. You would not realize this. And this is coming from Ebony Sports Reporters. Florida State stars are not going to play. Florida State stars are not going to play. And what people don't realize, people not realizing, it's a boycott that is going on. So that's why with Julius Hall saying what he's saying, if they were playing, they could handle it. But it's going to be, there's a boycott that's going on. They're not saying it publicly, but on Ebony Sports Reports, I'm letting y'all know right now, the stars from Florida State are not, because they were all committed. They got deprived because their goal was to be in the playoffs for a national championship. Once that was done to them like that, guess what? You're gonna see at that game with Georgia right there. They're not gonna be playing because Keon is not gonna be playing, and some of the other stars for for Florida State are not gonna be playing. And this is Ebony Sports Reports putting something out there. I'm just saying to the audience, check out what happened. Look and see who was playing for Georgia. So it's going to be more of a showcase, like a spring game that is now early for Florida State. So, they are not, and that's why I'm saying they're not publicly saying it, but that's what's going on. Because all of them now looking at, they're going to the next level because they're like, we were committed to play for a national championship. So no matter what everybody else going to say, those young men were all looking at playing for the national championship and they got cheated out of it. So guess what they're saying right now? We're not going to help y'all make no money off us.
Yeah.
So that's the deal that's happening with Florida State. So the stars from Florida State are not. Watch to see how many of them might play and watch to see the ones who are not playing.
Yeah.
So
but that's wrong.
The house?
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Right.
That's absolutely damn wrong. Just because you didn't get invited to the party don't mean that you got to, you keep playing.
Yeah.
You keep playing. Okay, you had a good season. There's a lot of folks that had a good season and didn't get there. I think that's absolutely bull. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you play to the end, no matter what.
Correct.
No matter what, you play to the end. And for Florida State to do that shit is wrong. And I don't care who get mad with me. You absolutely wrong. You should go there. You should play. You say, okay, they didn't get it right, and keep going and keep it moving.
They're looking at the fact that they're going to the next level and they're not going to go into a game and get injured. And so then they lose their money. And then they say, and they're looking at a system. They say we were cheated by a system. So that's something. I'm just throwing it out there, letting me know that, again, people will watch it because they're not saying they done got money. And so now all of a sudden you have the system coming to play and people doing their projections about how it should have been if you had 6 teams. It's like, guess what? Now athletes are now, and that's what the transfer portal and all that coming in play. They're taking some charge. They're taking some control. So it's not Florida State doing it. It is these individual athletes right now saying, "Hey, listen, don't risk your career now because they already showed you they don't care." So, Julius Hall.
But what they have to realize is that they can't show that side because this is a business.
Yes,
college, it's a business. And in the NFL, it's a business. And if those people see that they are quitting while they are put that down. That's my grandson coming in here bothering something on my desk. He rang the bell telling me I need to shut up, I guess. But if those people see that they are giving up like that, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, see, again, I'm going to say that a little naive about this. You need to think about who would go tell their client, don't even go and do it. because we got millions at stake right now. So it's not about folks in the NFL. It don't even bother them. In fact, so I guess I'm going to let the folks in the NFL are like, oh, we like that. That's so understand. So that
not all of them.
That the Cowboys are saying, listen here, we got some people on our radar, and if you go and get injured, you know, hey, then we got to look for somebody else, but we still get potential. So here you go. You got, and that's what we said. When we look at, Jelly, you said sports is a business, and what you need to look at, like any other business, how do some people operate? They're like saying, listen here, you don't go risk that because there's some liability right there, and we lose out with regards to it. So now people are saying, we not understand because universities have operated as a business and made money off of athletes. And so now some people taking charge of it. And so you got agents who are saying, hey, you know, like, you know, we're not about to risk all that. Lloyd's of London might be good for you right here, but a lifetime. So that's all. We just throwing it out there. I'm just letting people know out there in the world, understand. Don't be surprised if you see some athletes not playing and now
Williams is not playing.
Going backfire on going to NFL because the NFL looking at it like, hey, listen, y'all just a feeder for us. And if we get them athletes right there, guess what? We want them to be as healthy as possible. Because now I guess I need to go and show. There's a knock on Nick Saban. The knock on Nick Saban is that players from Alabama are so burnt out that when they get to the pros, they don't have the same durability. That Saban at Alabama, and that's what I'm just giving you from what scouts have said and what NFL teams are going to say. They say Alabama, because how they operate, that now when you get players from Alabama, they don't have the longevity. So again, it is a selfishness that goes on. The NFL and college teams. So just throwing it out there, Chris.
Right.
To you.
Right.
Yeah, but one thing about it, it can go two ways. The NFL can say, hey, you know, we glad, and then the NFL switch on you in a minute. They can say, okay, well, if they quitting on quitting him, then how they gonna do if we play him and they quit on us? You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL, you can go two ways too now on that one.
Yeah, and they don't want to mess up with their money.
Yeah, y'all know Drew Rosenhaus them talking to them. You know they got them conversations going on. Yeah. You know collusion going on.
Yeah, so, but it's like a catch-3 now because some of them may say yeah and some of them may say no. Because if I'm and this me personally, this is my opinion. If I'm an owner and I'm an NFL owner, right? Let's say I own the Dallas Cowboys and I got somebody that I want to look at and I ain't made up my mind yet. And I say, okay, here's the last college game. Let's check him out and see if that's what we really want right there. But he don't play. So now I'm like, okay, well, the combine, I think the combine is a bunch of bull anyway. So now they got to go back to the field and look at it. So it can go both ways on that one.
Well,
me personally, I think they should play. If you ain't got hurt, it is what it is.
Well, I guess like I want to throw something. What I was doing, so I'll let y'all know. We were giving some breaking news that nobody else knows about. Ain't nobody else going. And you got that only at Ebony Sports Reporters. And so that's why I'm like saying, yo, nobody else talking about this. Nobody else realize that. Only Ebony Sports Reporters knows this right here. And so that's why I'm waiting to see what happened. I'm not interested in the game. I'm just interested to see who's out there and be like, and so I can come back and tell everybody, I told y'all. Well, that's why Ebony Sports Report, that's why it become key, because we can look at some of this, that again, Stephen A. Smith, Malika, none of them, only less now they're going to get some information from some, from some other insiders. Yeah, so that's what's going on.
Well, you know, Jamal, the problem with this is that if they don't play, then people go and bet their house on Georgia right now to beat this team in the ground because they got inside information that they're not playing. And then Georgia beat them by 40 points. And it's a business. It's a gambling business also.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got a collusion coming in, and somebody's going to be looking at saying, well, you know, how did they let this happen? It's going to be some backlag.
Have the athletes said that? No athletes have said that. Who said that? I've said that. I've said this. So again, I'm just saying that I have said that. I have said that. It's
I'm
we
just saying, I
we
understand.
as reporters, so they can't go and say it's collusion because they're not involved with gambling. If gamblers going to do it, that's separate. So we got to make that distinction. So that put it out there, everybody. It got to be that you go just like with referees, with players, they go with gamblers and they go and tell gamblers this. Nobody has told any gambler that. That I'm not saying. I want people out there that are now watching, check and see.
You
and
just did.
The empowerment of
you just did told them.
Oh no! I said I told the public. I told the public. It was me. No athlete. No athlete when it said. No athlete when it said to any gambler, "I am doing this right here. I'm doing." We are Ebony sports reporters. We are reporting sports. We also look and see, and we put it out there. And that's why I'm like saying, hey. So why I also say this so that people can check us out and understand. Like, listen here.
Right. We understand why you did it.
Yeah. So but ain't no the whole gamut. That's something totally separate right there. So
I'm gonna bet on Georgia. Thank you for the information, Jamal. I'm going to bet on Georgia. And that's true. I ain't trying to kill the messenger. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, if everybody looking at this show, you already done told us what to do.
How that little hand came up just then?
Say it again.
How that little check came up?
Yeah, that little thumb that came up. That's was hot.
Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump.
I never seen that.
That's Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump.
No,
you've been hacked. So now we move on. We got Don Staley. Oh wait, hold up. Bowl game prediction. Go bowl. First, what's your bowl game prediction? What's your predictions?
My prediction.
And that's any of them. Any bowl game. If it's championship, if not, any prediction.
Georgia over Florida State. Alabama against Michigan. They're gonna give Alabama the calls because they've been trying to get rid of Michigan. This is my opinion. This is not the Ebony Sports Reporter's opinion. This is mine. Because I know you're gonna say that. So for the beginning of the year, you've been trying to get Michigan out of the out of their funk, out of their game, not to gel properly. You suspend the coach for 3 games the first beginning of the year, then you suspend him another 3 at the end. He still won. The team is still in there. So let's see how this is going to be called.
All right, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your bold predictions?
I thank you for that inside loop. So, John. Hey, I'll tell you for the inside loop. So I say Georgia gonna beat Florida State. Even if they play or don't play, Georgia gonna beat them. Alabama gonna beat Michigan. And what happened? Remember that say this on Ebony Sports Reporter. After the Michigan loss, they will go ahead and fire the head coach because he's doing a lot of stuff that he should be fired. And that black guy coach his butt off now. So he's going to be the next head coach at Michigan, period.
All right. Coach Julius Hall.
I have to respectfully disagree with you. I don't think Harbaugh will go anywhere until he's ready to go. The alumni believes in winning. He's a winner. He can motivate players like Dion does, though he's at a bigger school with bigger money, doing bigger things. He can motivate, so he ain't going nowhere. I wouldn't get rid of him just because what the papers say. They got to act like Donald Trump. Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk all you want. We winning. Yeah. Why would I get rid of this man so I can start losing? Then I'm the talk of the town. Okay, I think that if Georgia, Michigan, Alabama will come down to the wire, it's on whose receivers play the best.
Okay.
Because both of their run games are on. Michigan, Alabama, if they don't if Michigan blow them off that line, it's over with. Alabama loses, but I think it's going to come down to the wire where Alabama will squeak it out. Now, Washington will beat Texas because Texas don't have that intensity that I was looking for. I watched them a couple of times and they played sorry. They won, but they played sorry. So, and then who they lost to? Oklahoma or somebody? Who they lost to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Washington wins. And then in the championship game, if Washington plays Michigan, Washington beats Michigan. But if Washington plays Alabama, Alabama squeaks it out. That's my prediction.
All right.
Y'all pull this tape.
So, Coach Fritz, who you think will win the BCS championship?
I agree with Julius. Because Washington got a squad as well. So everything is correct except for Texas being in there. Right. But Alabama will squeak it out. It's for the money. It's for the ratings. So,
yeah,
they got to make Alabama go in.
Yeah. And then Jamal.
Bernard Brown ain't responded yet. You ain't give it.
Oh, I thought Bernard already went.
No, we were asking the question of who's going to win the BCS championship.
Well, I appreciate you taking up for me, Jamal. I really
That's 2 times this week. I can't.
I know, boy.
Acting like Charlie Brown.
No. Now, what I was going to say before Bernard go is that you got to watch Florida State alumni. This is like Fritz said. This is a money game. Mm-hmm. So you got to watch all this in there. This is about money. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm going with Alabama gonna beat Michigan, and Washington is Alabama and Washington. But I think right now it's just like the NFL. Whoever playing hot, Alabama's rolling. Alabama's playing way better than all the team that's in the top 4 right now. They clicking. They had a little ticking, but they clicking. I like Alabama to win it all. And I don't know what Jamal. I'm glad you taking up for me, but I don't think the player from Alabama is burnt out when they get to the NFL. I mean, I understand that, but I don't think the NFL is for no boys only. This is a man's league. They can't handle the pressure. This is a man's league.
That's right, Bernard.
Yeah. So
they get there. They got to perform.
Got to perform.
They've been playing since they was 8 years old. Hell, now they get to Nick Saban and he burned them out in 4 years. No.
I know it.
No. I don't know who the hell said that. I haven't seen no underperforming Alabama players.
I'm just sharing with you that's the knock, just like how they do the knock on, with regards to Ohio State quarterbacks are not able to do well.
Now that's true.
This is the first time that you've had an Ohio State quarterback in the NFL to have some success, and this is his rookie season, but this is the first one, and so but then because Julius might go and talk about Art Sleeser, but Sleeser was a gambler, so by I guess that's what Julius. I'm like, hey, I'm like,
okay. Money, baby.
So now we come to this right here. Is this the year of the Lady Gamecocks, or is it too early to say? Because Bernard Brown, is it the year of the Lady Gamecocks, or is it too early to say?
Hey, those girls playing some ball. They're playing some ball, and all she did was reloaded. And I think she's keep going, and she's gonna win it again. It's too much turmoil in LSU. I just don't like what's going on. It's too much. They so focused on off the court. These girls from South Carolina, they're the real deal. And one thing about Dawn, you ain't gonna beat her twice. And she got a bunch of freshmen that's playing. They're playing some good ball. So I think, and I can't wait. Me and my nephew and all us going down when LSU come to South Carolina to play them. We're gonna be right there. That's gonna be a good one.
All right, Coach Julius Hall. This year the Lady Gamecocks, or is it too early to say?
I think it's a little too early to say. Is Caitlin still playing?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's too early to say.
Scored 3,000 points.
Hey, it's too early to say. Anytime that a sharpshooter get on the court, man, that girl there, she is special.
Yeah.
She is. It's a young black girl coming up behind her that you had on one time, Jamal, that you was showing us. That girl is gonna be special too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because ain't nobody gonna be able to stop her. She plays like a young boy, playing against girls, and ain't nobody gonna be able to stop her. But it's too early. I think right now we'll see in the next 10, 12 games.
Yeah. Caitlin ain't got no help.
That's her problem.
She ain't got no help.
Mm-hmm.
You go Boston one. You go Boston won the whole game on her little butt.
But Fritz ain't even had his chance yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm good, but I like what he said. Like once you put a boxing one on somebody like that, it's a wrap. And everybody else got to hold their man. And yeah, you could do a boxing one. You could even disguise the boxing one into a trap. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of different things. Now the Lady Gamecocks, you just said it's too early, but once they start gelling, because they look like they're like, okay, this is what we could do. All right, we could be. Dawn Staley got a lot of freshmen. Once they get to that maturity, which is probably going to be the next couple of games, by the time the tournament starts, they're going to be unstoppable.
Yeah. And all those freshmen came from Swanee Sports Academy. Every last one of them. Those girls could play 6'5", 6'4", 6'3". Man, please. That little Becky in Iowa, like, hey, Flex say, throw a Boston one on her. Hey, touchdown.
The Flowers, that's her name. Flowers on South Carolina. She is balling.
Yeah. That girl bad.
Yeah. She is balling, and she didn't get to her peak yet. She didn't hit the tip of the top. We didn't even see the tip of the iceberg with her.
Yeah.
Yet. But when I see her playing, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is a female. Oh my God. This is embarrassing.
And we talked about her a couple weeks ago on Ebony Sports. Remember we talked about her?
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Jamal. Karen, my fault.
Go to a commercial for Bernard on a story. He will try to come down. He's trying to, and he will have a story about all 5 of them freshmen. He will have a story about each one of them. Go to a commercial, please.
It'd be a story about him and Don being at the restaurant together.
That's it. Yeah.
He done told the story about Don. He done told the story about Don, but now he got the story about everything. He tried to set it up. He's like, all the freshmen came from Swanee. He was gonna tell a story about their mamas, their daddy, their grandparents, their uncles, their little brothers, and how the little sister is better than all of them. He about to tell you. He was talking about how they were hanging out at Cobb Perimeter Mall, all that right there. You know how they coffee. He don't drink coffee, but he sat down and drank coffee with him. And then guess what they said? They said, "Come on, let's go get a pedicure and a manicure." And he's right there. He's ready. And then guess who walked in? Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts came in.
Man, I'm happy. I get happy, man.
We'll be right back after this commercial.
sports reporters is back. Got Coach Julius Hall, Coach Frisk, Coach Bernard Brown. Support our advertisers. One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Farmers Market on Highway 80. You got Shepherd's Food and Gas on Stiles Avenue. And that's Stiles and Gwinnett Streets in Savannah. And then you got Kim's Cafe, 714 MLK Jr. Boulevard, and Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm. That's located in Atlanta, Georgia, Statesboro, and Savannah, Georgia. And Bernard Brown was going to talk about how he tried to take AC Green to one of the clubs with him in Atlanta, knowing that AC Green was a virgin and was not going to get engaged. That was Bernard Brown. He was ready. He was saying, I knew. He like, boy, let me break you down. So, you know. So, Dawn Staley, as a coach, says that she does not tolerate her players disrespecting other players and other teams. And so, Coach Chris, how you feel about that? What's your thoughts on that?
I agree with that. You don't disrespect them. You just let your play do the talking for you. You know what I mean? So if you're already playing, there's no need to embarrass or disrespect the other player on the other team. Just let your play on the court and the victory talk for itself.
All right, Coach Bernard Brown.
Man,
Bernard Brown, excuse me. I'm just going to share something with you. We were going through Pensacola, and Coach Julius Hall said, "This is where Bernard got thrown out of." He said, "This is the city Bernard got thrown out of."
And I was looking for the people that threw my partner out too.
Hey, Dom a girl, but I totally disagree. I totally disagree, man. Man, you competing. If you get mad because I'm dragging you, then you don't need to be on the court. I'm telling you. I got a story.
That's where it was headed to.
Hey, I got a story, right? So I'm playing this team from Florida. So we in the AAU basketball tournament. So I'm playing the team, right? So the team walking in there, right? I got, true story, I got 10 white girls and 1 black girl. And the black girls were my daughter. And they said, man, we gonna drag them. They got 10 white girls and this black girl, we gonna drag them. I said, okay. Man, we beat the brick off them. The first 5 minutes in the game, I was already up by 25. I throw that diamond in on a trap on them. They throwing the ball off. I had my daughter was in the middle, and all my Beckys can shoot threes. I beat them by 55 points. I walked off. I pulled my jacket off and checked my chest up, and I said, "What y'all say?" and walked out. Period. So, hey, that's what's a part of the game. Ain't nothing to do with Angela Reed. Angela, man, trust me. It's about talking noise and backing it up. There you go. Look at that. And they agree with me too. There you go.
Oh, that must be some new feature that they got now. I don't even know where that came from.
Somebody give you the thumbs up.
Donald Trump. It came from Donald Trump.
That's it. It's competing, man. We ain't got time all that whining. You know what I'm saying? Like I told on Beach. I know she your aunt, your cousin, Jamal, and everything. But most of these coaches down here, man, I don't know what these girls beat. They beat them by 60. Oof. I ain't going to Beach game no more ever. I don't want to see that. And it was happening to my little niece. I started putting on my clothes and go play. I said, take your beating. And I'm gonna let y'all talk. They got mad with me. Why you getting mad with me? Because I'm talking noise to y'all and I left. Just coach. These coaches down here do not know how to coach. If you got 8 coaches on your coaching staff, you got more coaches than players. Coach Booker don't like that. That's all I got to say.
Don Staley.
I had a moment.
Yeah, because I was frozen. I ain't gonna let you just talk about my cousin like that. I sit right, but go ahead, Coach Julius Hall. Talk about my cousin.
it's part of the game. It's not, you shouldn't disrespect the player, but the noise talking gives you that confidence. It gives you that motivation, and that it shows your passion for the game, and it also elevates your skill set. It elevates your game. So you want to talk noise to somebody, you got to be able to back it up. You can't talk noise if you ain't backing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Juan Soto going to the Yankees. Juan Soto going to the Yankees. Coach Julius Hall, how do you feel about that great news?
Well, the Yankees just got a little bit better because, hey, this boy could hit. You know, you got Soto going to the Yankees, then the Yankees don't be a contender. Mm-hmm. I hate that Fritz get that out there, but you know, ain't nothing I could do about it. Hope he was going. I was wishing he was going to Atlanta. You know, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, I'm not surprised, man. The Yankees got a lot of money to spend now, man. The Yankees tired of getting their butt beat. Man, they need some players, man. They got the best player in Major League. That's a good pickup. And the Yankees got their money, and they ain't finished yet. You know, they ain't finished yet. They tired of getting their butt whipped, man. So spend that money. And even though they need to spend some money on the Jets, but still spend that money.
Coach Fritz.
Okay.
Yankees, the evil empire.
I was going to say that, the evil empire, because, you know, we have two teams. We have the Mets and the Yankees. Very good for them. We just have to see how this plays out because, you know, they went and got Carlos Stanton. That still didn't pan out. You know what I mean? So sometimes they spend the money they had the money. They got tired of getting beat. They got tired of like making the playoff and getting bounced off in the first round. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they do with the pitching. They already got another, I forgot if it's an outfielder. They got somebody else that everybody's like, oh my God, that's a steal from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good for them. That's good for them.
Okay.
We'll see. And don't talk about the Jets. They'll make
And now we come to another one, Shohei Ohtani. He's not going around. He's being seen. He's talking to folks. He's telling people, don't tell them I'm coming to you. So Shohei Ohtani, what you think about him and where do you think he might end up at?
Who you asking?
Coach Fritz. Sorry about that, Coach Fritz.
Oh, one, he's box office, but the money he's trying to get, we don't know if he's going to get that money.
I don't think so.
You know, I'm getting the plug in $700 million. He's not going to get that, but he's box office. You know, it depends on the right team, the right organization for him to go to, and they promise that, they put a team around him for him to win. He's looking to win, and he's looking to make his money.
Yeah. All right, Coach Julius Hall.
I hope he end up in Atlanta. Sound like I'm a Brave guy.
Yeah,
I've been a Brave guy since a little boy. But I think that they've developed some technology. Y'all ever notice that when those guys come from over there, they can hit the ball?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they got some technology where they got some contact lenses or something where the ball is coming and it's slowing the ball down to show them that they can hit the ball, but they got to swing at a certain speed. And but I'm serious, man. There's something going on that we don't know. These guys don't usually be able to play that good. This boy can hit, he can pitch, he might have a bionic arm. Check. We need to check, to see what the hell going on over there. Something is happening. That's my opinion.
That's what I'm about to say. The opinion of Coach Julius Hall, Miller opinion of Coach Julius Hall, and not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters. To everyone who played baseball in Japan, that is not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters. We know you all play Ichiro. We know you can play. We know that.
Yeah.
Mizuki, we know you. But again, that Coach Julius Hall and his opinion. And
Those
we
guys, think about it. They play lights out. Now these boys
Julius.
are playing lights out.
Julius.
All of them that you named.
Julius.
Hmm?
Sports that, you know.
Coach
whether it's
Bernard Brown ain't
basketball-
had his chance.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Boy, that's 3 times, boy. Oh boy.
So, there
Well,
you
I
go.
got
But you still when it messed up, started getting like Charlie Brown too talking. First ain't had his, but go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, to the Yankees. I'm telling you, the Yankees, hey, they got the money. He wants 700 million. The Yankees package deal, I guarantee you, he's going to the Yankees, and the Yankees go. Y'all hear from me? The Yankees gonna win the World Series 2024. Yep.
He ain't going to the Yankees.
Okay. The money, hey, wherever the money go, but the Yankees used to having no players over there, because some of those players, they used to having no Chinese players come over there.
Well, correct.
You know,
the Yankees payroll. You talking about what their payroll? Their payroll will be too. Man, their payroll will be higher than it ever was in the history of sports. You got Soto and you got Oh no.
It don't matter what the Yankees. Trust me, a Yankee will find a way to take care of that system. Trust me, they always have.
And Aaron Judge still there too?
Huh?
Yeah.
Aaron Judge still there.
He got his money too.
But you know what? I trade him because he get hurt too much. I trade him and then make a package deal for this boy, and then we'll be okay. He got to go. What, 2 years, 3 years in a row? Nah. Yeah. Watch and see. I sent Aaron Judge to Julius' team, the Braves.
Okay.
We'll take it.
All right. Tiger Woods. So now, Coach Bernard Brown, your crystal ball. What do you envision for Tiger Woods in 2024? Tiger Woods, his crystal ball, Tiger Woods.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. Tiger gonna play once a month on the tour, 2024, once a month, and then his third event, he's gonna be the all-time leading winner in golf history. He only need one more. He got 82, so he'll need one more to be 83. Tiger looked good this past weekend. He mentally, it was draining because walking 18 holes 4 days in a row is draining. He missed some clutch putt, but it's coming around. So I see Tiger, especially when all of them leaving and going to the Lip Tour. It's a lot of players leaving. So Tiger, they're gonna have to bring it back because they're losing a lot of people. He's on their committee making decisions, and Tiger Woods said it would never happen again. Tiger must see TV. Even if he don't play the whole year, he must see TV. He bringing in. He's a triple billionaire now. So.
All right. And Coach Fritz.
I like to see Tiger get that, reach that history milestone. The game hasn't been the same since he's out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why everybody's leaving for more money and stuff like that. They're leaving for live. But when he's in there, they know the money's coming in. They know the sponsors are coming in, and it's a challenge for everybody gets up to try to beat him. He's the best, and to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Coach Julius Hall.
Tiger Woods has never done anything for anybody in our community. I don't give a damn whether Tiger win another tournament the rest of his life. Little Tiger might win something. Look, this Tiger here, how you make that big a decline when you the world's best player, and then you come back and now you can't win nothing? Something wrong. They either got something out there controlling the balls to make sure he don't win. Here goes another conspiracy theory. But Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, those type players, they might both be the best that ever did it in their respective sports. But I don't care anything whether they win or not, because I don't know nothing they're doing in our community. I'm not gonna root for somebody that ain't rooting for me.
Well, that means you ain't rooting for Van Johnson then.
I ain't rooting for him, period.
That's another show. This is Ebony Sports Reporter. So,
hey,
he's taking sport.
Let me say something, Drew. I disagree with you on one of that. Tiger Woods won the Master in 2021. He won the Master. All right. Okay. So he had one, but I'm not going to say just because they not doing nothing for the black community. There's a lot of us that look like us ain't doing shit either.
Damn, I don't even remember Tiger winning the Masters.
He won in 2021.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He won in 2021. That's how he got his 15 major.
And he was in an automobile accident.
And he was an auto. Yes.
Yes. Turned over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost lost his leg.
Yeah. So we winding down. We got 9 more minutes, but then we got some stuff. We're gonna just, I guess we'll skip over, the NBA in-season tournament, and we go to this right here. Coach Julius Hall. We combining this right here. They say that Brock Purdy will be a god in Philly, but then some people trying to hate on Jalen Hurts when he's been the most successful quarterback this year right here. He's lost only 3 games in the entire year. Super Bowl and 2 games this year. So, Coach Julius Hall, let's go. Both of those are your teams right there, Philly and San Francisco.
Oh, what did Trish say? I tell Tish I hear. Tell her we ain't got to the Jets yet, but now since you want to talk about it, let's talk about the Jets. Oh, you you asked me about.
Ain't that other team you're supporting?
No, sir. That's this team. But listen, Brock Purdy, he's a special player, just like he got Debo and he got McCaffrey there. Those players run full speed ahead. I don't know why nobody else don't see this. I sit back and I analyze football. Y'all ever seen Christian McCaffrey?
Mm-hmm.
Tip. He'll never tip. Ever. He run full speed ahead and he gets it. You get these players, look at the night game probably. That's about you see all these running backs tipping. That's all they do is tip. This boy here runs full speed ahead and get what he supposed to get. Debo run full speed ahead, get what he supposed to get. But McCaffrey, the best one running full speed ahead at you is any running back in the whole NFL. But Brock Purdy would not be what he is in Philly as he is in San Francisco. The system is built for him there. If he went to Atlanta, he'd just be another average quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, no. And Jalen is doing what he's doing. Jalen got many years ahead of him. Jalen going to win a couple of Super Bowls.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts.
I am so tired of these white folks trying to find the next Joe Namath. And it's ridiculous, man. This dude is playing in a system that's for him. He trust me. You put him somewhere else, he'd be sorry. Another white quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He playing against. He got the best team in the NFL. He playing with the best team in the NFL, the best system in the NFL. He got the best defense. He got the best offense. He got an offensive line. Jules can quarterback for San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? What they got?
I sure could.
And they all, and for them to throw Jalen Hurts something like that, he'll be a god in Philly. They boo Santa Claus, dude, in Philly.
Yeah, yes, they did.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
They boo Santa Claus.
Yeah, they boo. Yeah.
Lose one game and you be just like Santa Claus. Okay. Jalen, the offensive line, is racked up. They hurt. The offensive line is one stopping. They had the best offensive line last year. So once those boys get healthy, to be honest, y'all, Jalen is hurt. He's hurt. He's been hurt all year.
Correct.
That leg ain't like you can see when he run, that he's hurting. And they played 3 games in less than almost a week and a half or something like that. Come on now. I guarantee when they play San Francisco again, it won't be no beatdown. It won't be no beatdown. So Brock, whatever his name is, the white hope they're looking for, dude, you put him, I guarantee you won't send him to Carolina. They'll kill him just like they killing Young. You know.
And Coach Fritz.
Brock Purdy is in a system that's good for him. I don't think he would make it in Philly. He got people that's running, even though Philly has their dynamic, you know, Brown, Swift. It's just he's in a system that fits for him.
Yeah, he's not even good when Debo not there, and when what's the other two? When they not there, he's not good.
So, as you could hear, as you heard that, you know, when he don't have his weapons, he's just an average quarterback. You know what I'm saying? When you have your weapons, you could do whatever you want to do. Throw the ball. He throwing the ball ahead of time because he's anticipating, like you said, Coach Julius. They're already running full steam ahead, so he could throw the ball ahead of time, anticipating that they're gonna be at the spot they're supposed to be in.
Yeah,
and that's what happens with your talented wide receiver. They also got a good wide receiver. So when you got good talent around you, you could do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put Young in there, it'd be lights out.
Yeah.
Lights out for Young. You know.
Yeah.
Now, him and Philly, they'll get him out of there so fast. It would be ridiculous. They'll boo him so fast he wouldn't even know what happened. Jalen Hurts hurt, and you could see that throughout the whole season. He don't have the same get up and go. He doesn't.
His schedule is harder than the people he playing against.
Yeah, the schedule is harder than what everybody else had. Now, 49ers, they got a defense.
They had a 10-day rest too.
Yeah, that's true too. Too. They had a 10-day rest. As you can see, when you have that rest and the team that's banged up, they're not going to perform as well as they did before. But if they meet again in the championship, I think Philly will have them.
Yeah. And you look at all San Francisco laws. If you look at all San Francisco laws, if they get behind, he can't bring them back.
Okay.
If they get behind, he can't bring them. All his loss was he got behind and they lost.
But he didn't have his weapons either.
Huh?
He didn't have McCaffrey and he didn't have Debo. That shows you the type of the quarterback you are.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So when you don't have your weapons, that, like you said, Julius, they both of them is like they're a dangerous team. Carolina, I think, messed up when they gave up on McCaffrey, and I'm like, he went to San Francisco. Oh my God, that's what the hell?
Same thing I said.
I'm like, what the hell? And it was just like I was like this. Oh my God, he's going to a good organization and a system that will let him run. And
he's special.
Yeah, he's special.
They only come along, you know, like him and that hue.
Yeah.
In that position.
Yeah.
Once every 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
He's special. Yeah. And think about it, Debo. If Debo, the only person that was on that field that could have made those 2 touchdowns he scored the other day on Philly. Ain't nobody else on the field could have did that.
Yep.
It's probably something McCaffrey probably could have. He outran everybody, full speed ahead, and beat them all to the end zone.
Yep.
You know, off a play that he supposed to have been tackled on.
Yep.
Okay. We are down to, actually, we don't have no more time, but we're going to still going throughout this. We're going to combine it. We're going to combine it right here.
Oh, you good?
You frozen?
Yes. But we're gonna combine it. So, Coach Fritz, are Dak and the Cowboys for real? And is it an end to the dynasty in Kansas City or the end of the fear factor of them? So, Coach Fritz, are the Cowboys for real? Is Dak for real?
Dak is for real.
Dak is not for real.
as you could see,
Dak is not for real.
As you could hear, the background noise. I have to filter it out. Hold on. As for Kansas City, done. The fear factor is over. The enemy, you could tell he's the one that made that engine run. So him not being there, oh my God, you could see all the exposure, all the, they don't even have the swag that they used to have before. You know what I mean? They like, before they used to be like, oh, we're going to turn it up whenever we want to, and we're going to score. You're not going, you can't stop it. We're going to do what we got to do. Now, as Dak, I'll see when it comes to the other two games like Philly and Detroit, because this schedule for Dallas was a little bit easy. And
It was a lot easy. He won against teams that he should have beat.
So that's that. What happened to the thumbs up? What happened to the one you putting your thumbs up?
No thumbs up for.
No, I'm talking to Coach Brown. What happened to the thumbs up? It's supposed to be in the corner somewhere. I thought it was come up.
I'm wondering how that even came up.
Like I said, Dak, he has a lot to prove, so we'll see. I'm just looking at two games, Detroit and Philly, and I could tell, and I'll see from there.
I just saw a thumbs down on what you said first. They had just put up a thumbs down. Did you see the thumbs down? But somebody put up a thumbs down. I don't know the hacker who did it. And so Coach Bernard Brown, is Dak and the Cowboys real? Are they real? And is it an end to the dynasty in Kansas City or the end of the fear factor?
Dallas ain't no more real than a man in the mood than I'm real. Dallas, they ain't playing nobody. Dak gonna be Dak. He still can't throw down the field. Their running game suck. And all you got to do is like their defense is soft. When they lost that cornerback, that cornerback, all-pro cornerback, Dallas defense went suck. Because he can go take half of the field off. You know what I'm saying? So now Dallas just playing them up. Philly gonna beat the break off on Monday night. Kansas City is gone. When Taylor Swift came in that building, they was done. and they ain't look like Kansas City all year. Period. They ain't look like Kansas City all year. They done. So they need to call Jewish and let Jewish know, hey, we done. And if they need to stop doing all these State Farm commercials, maybe they gonna get with some game. They're doing more commercial than anything. They're winning. And you know what I'm saying? So Kansas City is done. Dallas been done. Unless Emmett and all those boys and Troy come back, Dak's still sorry. And that's my opinion.
All right. So, Coach Julius Hall, Cowboys, are they real? Dak, is he real? Is it an end to the dynasty in Kansas City? Or is it an end to the fear factor?
Well, let me address. Bernard, I agree with you that Dallas will get the hell beat out of them on this week. Philly will bounce back and beat. They ain't lost 2 games all season. Well, back to back rather. So Philly will beat them. Coach Stud said that he said that they would lose that game against San Francisco, and he said they're going to lose against Dallas. But Coach Stud, I'm sorry to tell you that don't count them out yet. Dak is a pretender, and I don't think that he will have that strength to do what he's doing in the playoffs because Becky gonna drain him dry.
And they will drain you.
And Kansas City, Jamal, come on. You know my team always there in the end. What's wrong with y'all? Yep. Kansas City is not finished. You talking about Rex is gonna get them? What my coach's name?
You don't even know your coach's name?
They got him now. See there?
You don't even know your coach's name?
Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. Andy Reid. Andy Reid is gonna get him when it needs. And tell Tish, don't be laughing at me. And I'm just tired. I drove back from Charleston. Andy Reid is gonna get them in playing condition. Y'all don't have to worry about that. And Mahomes is a winner. Y'all know Mahomes is a winner. He wills his team to win. So y'all don't count my boys out. Dak them is history. I know y'all Cowboy fans out there that's watching, probably thinking that y'all gonna do something, but y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna get there and do what y'all always do, choke.
Didn't they still doing State Farm commercials? Didn't a prominent coach says no celebrity quarterback when
reclaiming my time, my time. And Tish don't want to be on here tonight because those Jets got beat by the Falcons. Some birds.
I'm cooking. I can't come on right now, but I'm listening.
Yeah, what you cooking? Bird soup?
Ooh,
Ooh-wee.
And Mahomes got a Becky. Hey, and Mahomes got a Becky too, Drew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why he plays the way he played.
Yeah, he sucked this year.
So we're gonna come to our last topic. We had more, but a couple more. And this is the NFL talk. What are the things that you've seen so far? What are your predictions? What are your thoughts? And we go and start with Coach Julius Hall.
NFL talk.
Yeah, just like what happened. The games this past weekend. What you see about to happen? What you think gonna happen?
Well, the talk is whether Tyreek Hill is playing. But if you put Tyreek Hill in the MVP category, then you also have to put Debo and McCaffrey in there also, because all three of those guys are playing lights out. They are on site with anybody they see. Throw me the ball. They like Terrell Owens. Just throw. What that was? Keyshawn Johnson. Just throw me the damn ball. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are playing, man. So you put Tyreek Hill there, you have to put Debo and McCaffrey there because those guys are playing just as good as he is. But I am impressed with Miami, and I really am. Miami cost me some money this weekend. I betted a friend of mine that Miami wouldn't cover. He gave me 15 points or something. Miami beat the hell out of them people. But I didn't think that they would. But anyway, I'm impressed with Miami, and I'm impressed with Baltimore. And so y'all watch out for them sleepers. All these teams that up there looking like they're gonna win everything, y'all gotta watch out for those sleepers.
All right, Coach Fritz.
Miami, I just have to see when they go up against a good competition, because I thought they were the best team around until they let Buffalo beat them, and I think that was a bad showing on them. But Tyreek Hill, he's gonna get 2,000 this year. You think?
He close to it.
You know, like he is lights out. It's like throw him the ball, he's gonna go get it. He look like you know how you play the video game, you playing and you cheating, you like this. Okay, I'm gonna do this play, and he takes off, and it's like it's coming, but you still can't stop it.
Yeah,
the people know it's coming, they still can't stop it. It's not bad. Like I said, Debo, McCaffrey, they playing lights out. That's what I see on the thing. Oh, excuse me, Stroud. For a young quarterback on a team that's rebuilding, love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. It's a great story for him. It's a great look for him. It's a great look for DeMarco. I forgot the name of the coach, but he's lights out.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarco, he's Lord, that he got a team believing, and normally first time quarterback, their record is not as good, and you're talking about, okay, we got to get somebody to pair up with him, and we got to build up, get another receiver, playmaker. They're gonna mess around and try to make the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And Houston look like that'd be the team to be like, oh no, we can't. They scary. They look like the team that comes in, they just gonna beat you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're not scared. They got the swag.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Bernard Brown.
Mm-hmm. This season in NFL is watered down. Anybody can be anybody any given day now. I ain't putting nobody 1-2. Yes, Samson's playing, but Sunday, when you watch the NFL game, no matter who playing, you got to watch the whole game. These teams not playing up to their expectation. Period. Baltimore not. Look at Pittsburgh. How you gonna let Arizona beat you? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. The only team that I like right now that I think was good is like you say, Houston. I love the way Houston coming. I love that coach, man. This dude flat out coaching. I give them a couple more years, they'll be there, but right now I like watching them because right now you don't know who's. All those teams like Kansas City and all of them at top, garbage. Absolutely garbage.
The opinions of Bernard Brown is not the opinions of Ebony Sports.
Garbage.
All right. You have heard. This has been Ebony Sports Reporters. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz, and Coach Tisha in the background who's cooking, and Coach Bernard Brown. We'll be back next week. Huh?
She cooking bird soup.
Bird soup. Okay.
She got the Falcons are missing their mascot.
Hold on. Jamal.
Let him know, Jay.
Jay, let him know. If you want to come to Savannah State homecoming,
no,
I guarantee you're gonna leave with a couple of plates.
No.
I'll be there. Don't worry about it. I'll be there. I wasn't there this year because I had a game out of town, an event out of town. But
you was chasing those birds.
He'll be out of town again, so it'll still be cool for
birds,
me.
Huh?
Yeah. I'll be there.
Okay.
Hey, they said the Falcons mascot is missing, so she said she's cooking, so we know that she's cooking bird soup.
All right. Ebony Sports Reporters. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey, y'all be good.
I don't know where y'all gonna be here next week too. Okay.
Oh no, I'm on vacation. My contract say 2. That's it.
Yeah, I think we might be off until the first year. That's up to Jamal on whether he got the rest of the team here. All right, we'll see y'all.
Look at
he froze.
Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Merry
he
Christmas.
froze. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
like that.